My other video got cut off right after I'd finished explaining everything about Jingle Bells, but just to recap, we're doing this one at tempo. Don't forget to play the last 4 measures at forte, which means loud. This one has a 4-count intro. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, good. Our next song is on page 10. It's number 42, Skip to My Lou. We are also performing this one at tempo. This one has a 4-count intro. And before we start to play it, let's do it without the melody, counting and clapping your rhythm. So the first measure is going to sound like this. If this is my tempo, if you can kind of hear this, then my 8th notes are going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We'll go a little slower. Here's just counting and clapping the first measure. 1 and 2 and ready and clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, try that again. 1 and 2 and count and clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now we'll try playing it. So your first measure should sound like ta, 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 like that. Tempo might have been off a little, but probably about right there. This one again has a 4-count intro. Be thinking those 8th notes before we start measure 1. One and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. Okay. I apologize. I forgot to turn the melody on that time. So let's try that one more time with the melody and yeah, do the whole thing one more time. Here we go. 4 counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe. 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 Okay, good. Going on, the next song is also on page 10. It is Oh Susanna. We cannot use this right now. So what we'll do is I'm going to turn the melody off and we will only use the metronome on this. We will not hear anything. You will not be looking up at the screen, except that your first 3 notes do have the same rhythm as the first 3 notes in Candy Mountain Rock. So let's just practice playing that. This song, there is only a 3-count intro. So it's going to sound like this. I'm going to clap the rhythm. Here's my tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster than that. Doing it again. You guys count and clap those first 3 notes with me this time. Here's your tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? And then that's it, really. Again, I always say this, the rest of the song is mostly just quarter notes, except for the fourth full measure. It has those same two pickup notes again. Okay? I will sing the part as you guys play it, although you won't be hearing that, but I will do that. Okay, here we go. Oh, Susanna, number 44. 3-count intro. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, breathe. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. Okay, good job. And then the next song is number 45, also on page 10, the Essential Elements Quiz, but it's William Tell. Let's practice this one again, just practicing that rhythm. Remember, the thing that throws you guys off on this one, and I already told you to write this, is knowing where you are during this section. So you're aiming for this measure, the second measure, and you should already have written an arrow over this and a number 1 here. So when we're playing this, if we don't do the melody, let's just count and clap to this. Listen. 3 counts. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Like that. Sorry, I said 1 and. It should have been 4 and here. Listen to that again, and then we'll try playing it. 3 counts. You guys can count and clap it with me this time, actually. Play. There we go. 3 counts. It's pretty quick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. I did it again. Okay. I'm so used to starting it with a 1, so that's okay. You got it. I said 1 and 1, as long as you're here. So again, da 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 da. So it has 3 sets of the 8th notes. Da da ba da da ba da ba da. Okay. When we get here, it's going to do the same thing, except remember this measure is a little different. Let's just try this measure right here, right now. The last measure on that first line, which is technically the 3rd full measure. Let's just play that right now slowly. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, try that again. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, and then you would be ready to go down to this note. All right, so you may need a little bit more practice on that one at home, which if you're at home right now playing along with this, then good, you're already doing that. Let's try the whole song as it is. Let's slow it down to 90 for now. Here we go, 3 counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry, I had to sing with that again. There, have the melody turned on this time. We'll do it one more time at that tempo, and then we'll try it this time with the percussion after this. So let's try this as written with the metronome. 3 counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, good. Notice your last two measures should be loud. Hold on one second. I need to go check one thing or it's going to cut us off again. Okay, so good. Let's do that this time with the percussion playing along with us so we can kind of hear that. You'll see that they have somewhat of the same rhythm. Da, 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 da. So if you're listening for that snare drum, you'll notice that it's the same rhythm. All right, here we go. 3 counts. 2 and 3 and 10. Okay, good job. For now, we're going to skip over to number 49. And depending on who's listening to this, if you're practicing at home, you may or may not have done a lot with this one yet. So we'll spend a little more time on it right now. So hey ho, nobody's home. It was a new note. It's on page 11, but we've been doing it for a while. The thing is about this one, it's in 2/4. So the director's hands are just going to go down for beat 1 and back up for beat 2. Okay, so a quarter note still gets 1 beat. Let's listen to this one first, and you can finger along, but just listen and finger along, please. Okay, here we go. You'll get 4 counts. I'm going to count 1, 2, 1, 2 really loud. 2, 1, breathe. Okay, let's try that with the whole band playing along. We'll do it with this first, and then we'll do it once more with percussion. Here we go. 4 counts. Playing this time. 1, 2, ready, breathe, play. Okay, excellent. Do it one last time with just percussion playing behind you this time. So they have slightly different rhythms. Just play what you know you were supposed to play the first time. Same thing, 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, how'd you do? Hopefully you did well. Okay, skip on over to page 12. We're gonna jump over to number 53, that's orally. And this one we are doing as a duet. If you are a flute, clarinet, or alto sax, you are line A. All brass are line B. And then Emily, Kate, and Malin right now in one of the classes are also line B. So if that is you, go ahead and play line B. You may be the only one in your class playing line B, which may be a little scary. So if that is the case, maybe the sub would play along your part B with you, or you can join the others on part A, but just be confident and hopefully you'll play the line that you're supposed to play. Okay, This one does not have a repeat. Try to do the dynamics though. Remember measure 5, we're getting soft, noticeably soft. And then all of a sudden we're a little louder, but not too much. And then we're gonna get louder right here in the third measure of the second line, getting crescendoing to forte. And then we're back to normal here, and then get really soft at the end and hold that note out until you are cut off. The sub can cut you off if you're in a class. Okay, here we go. These are all at 100%. You will hear the concert band playing behind you now. 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, very good. Going on to Frere Jacques, which is next, number 54 on page 12. On this one, you know what groups you are in. Flutes and clarinets are group 1, alto saxes are group 2, and all of brass are group 3, which we added. So remember, the 3 goes right here. If you're in a class that doesn't have group 3, don't worry about it. For now, for our purposes, we will do this with the repeat. Just come in when your group is supposed to come in. So flutes, clarinets always start at the beginning. You play all the way through, repeat, play all the way through. Alto saxes, you rest for 4 measures before coming in. So you need to be thinking 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, and then you start here. If you're a brass player, you're going to actually count to 8 measures before you come in at measure 1. Always start at measure 1 when you come in. So again, brass, you're going to go 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. When you hear the altos come in, that's your cue that you have 4 more measures. You would be 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, and then you come in right there. So just play this as written with the repeat when you're supposed to come in. All right, here we go. 4 counts. Ready, breathe. This is the brass part, ba, 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 and then we're all done. Okay, and again, our part's a little different because I added a group 3. Okay, all right, moving along, we're going to number 55 now. When the saints go marching in, just make sure you're counting and don't play in those rests. Here we go, 4 counts. Ready, and open. Good. Make sure the last measure is da, rest, da, rest. Okay, don't play over those rests. Okay, going on to number 56. Old MacDonald had a band. Don't forget, we start at the beginning and we play all the way through the first and the second line. Then we repeat, just like we've been doing. Go back to the beginning. You repeat those measures again. But the second time, you do not repeat because we already did that. And this little measure note here, second time, go on to measure 13. So you just play through. So the second time, you're basically just playing line 1, line 2, then line 3. If you keep forgetting that, go ahead and highlight this when you get home, or if you're at home, go ahead and highlight that now. Okay, here we go. 4 counts, and then you're in. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, good. Let's go on to the next one, which is number 57 on page 13. This is Ode to Joy. Nothing too difficult about this one. Just I want to hear these dynamics here. Measure 8, day, crescendoing, getting softer, and then being very soft here for these 4 measures here. Then crescendoing back, and then you're loud here at measure 13. Other than that, that's really it. Let's go ahead and try this one. 4 counts, and then you're in. 2, ready, breathe. Good. On this one, don't forget to look up here on that last note. If you have not already written that, go ahead and do so. Make sure you cut off when the director cuts you off. Okay, last song for the performance that we know of yet is number 58, also on page 13. This one, just have fun with it. It is a rather fast piece. Don't forget your repeat there. Okay, this one has 4 counts, and then you are in. Here we go. 2, ready, breathe. good. On this one, make sure you stop playing on those last 3 beats so that we can hear the percussion little solo there. Okay, good job. We just played through what will be our performance, and hopefully you did well and you know these songs, and that is it. Thank you. And if there's still more time in a classroom, you guys can keep working on some of the things that the sub directs you on. Otherwise, if you're just practicing at home, keep working on these songs. Have a great day.